As always, thank you so much for joining me. So this is our third class in our 6-week series, Easing Back into Wellness Routines. So as you know, in our first couple classes, we offered different varieties of length and intensity to begin or end your day with a little bit of movement and stretching or even some meditation. So in today's class, I'm going to give you a regular 30-minute yoga flow, but this yoga flow is going to focus on being wrist-free. So we are really going to focus on not using our hands too much. This will be really great if you're ever trying to work through some wrist pain that you might be facing. Alrighty, so we're actually going to begin in a seated position. So come down to your seat. You may have to use your hands a little bit to get there. When you get there, and you can always use a cushion or blocks or something to make this a little bit more comfortable. But when you get there, sit nice and tall. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Allow your arms to hang heavy. Reach the crown of your head to the sky. And softly close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Take another longer, deeper inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it all go. Take your fullest, largest, deepest breath yet. Invite in as much air as you possibly can into your lungs. Pause when you reach the top and forcibly exhale everything out of your lungs. Continue to take long, slow, deep inhales and long, slow, complete exhales in and out through the nose. Paying attention to the breath as it enters into your lungs, fills your belly, reaches every corner of the inside of your body, and eventually makes its way back out, connecting to the rest of the world. I invite you to take this opportunity to set an intention for today's class. And just in case something is not coming to mind, I do have one I'd like to offer to you. It is safe to look within. It is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. It is safe to look within. Sit just a little taller, just a little prouder. Take one more inhale through the nose and exhale, let it go. Gently open your eyes. Tilt your left ear down towards your left shoulder, feeling a nice stretch through the right side of your neck. Tilting the chin downwards, and then shifting right ear over right shoulder. Beautiful. Continue to look upwards, stretching through the front of the neck, and return back to center. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, gentle back bend, lift the chest, cactus the arms. Inhale once again. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Left hand to the base of your spine. Sit nice and tall. Maybe turn your chin toward your left shoulder. Inhale as you come back to center. Reach your arms up to the sky again. And exhale, gentle twist toward the right. Left hand to right knee. Sit nice and tall. Right hand toward the base of the spine. Maybe look over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Arms reach nice and big again. Exhale, gentle back bend, lift the heart. Reach your hands forward, clasp the fingers, flip your palms away from you, tuck the chin, find a cat back. So round through the spine, pushing your ribs behind you. And when you let go, sit nice and tall. Give yourself a big hug, stacking the shoulders, squeezing through the shoulders, pointing the elbows out in front of you. Bring your arms forward again. Clasp your fingers, but try to shift one knuckle up so you're having a little bit of a funky grip compared to how it was the first time. Flip your palms away from you. Cat back. I'm not sure I understand. Cat back, round through the spine. Sit nice and tall, opposite elbow on top, nice big hug, squeezing through the shoulders. Inhale, release, shake out through the arms, and gently make your way to a standing position. So you can use your hands or not use your hands or use a different prop if you wish. Find yourself in a standing position. Reach your arms up above. And then reach your right arm back behind you. So gentle shoulder rotations here. Keeping the left arm lifted. Reaching your right arm back. Nice big slow circles. And then release your right arm down and left arm reaches back. And up. Opening up through the shoulders. Beautiful. And left arm reaches down. Other direction. So starting back and then reaching forward. Both. Just the right arm, making sure it goes both directions. And then leave that down and then left arm. Back, up, and forward. Beautiful. Once more, just like that. Opening up through the shoulders. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Left arm reaches behind you. Try to keep your hips square to the front. Just finding the twist through the mid to upper spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Right arm reaches back. Keeping those hips pointed forward. Inhale, forward. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to adjust on my mat here. Pushing back through the hips. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Relax through the spine. Release the head and neck. Maybe start to lift the hips just a little bit more. Notice if you feel that tension along the back of your legs. Allow the torso to get nice and close toward the thighs. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze that belly button up. Reach the crown of your head forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot to the top of your mat and your left foot to the back of your mat. So finding a high lunge, just using your fingertips for stability and balance. When you're ready, push yourself all the way up to standing. Reach your arms to the sky and bring your hands to heart center. Plugging your thumbs into your chest. Bend through the left knee. Lower, hovering your left knee down until your right thigh gets as close to parallel as you feel comfortable. If you need to create some more space, maybe walk those right toes forward and slowly come back up. straightening the legs. Once again, bend the left knee, slowly start to lower it down till it's just hovering above the mat. Hold for a breath and then slowly push yourself up. Try to keep your shoulders stacked over the hips. Let's lower it down just one more time. Hips stay pointing forward, lower that back knee, and when you're ready, push it all the way back up. Spiral your back heel down to the mat, finding warrior 2 feet. So your front heel draws a line to the back arch of your back foot. And when you're ready, open your hands out to warrior 2. Maybe sink just a little bit lower, finding more space by separating the feet as much as you need to, trying to keep that front ankle above or slightly behind the front knee above or slightly behind the front ankle. And when you're ready, reverse warrior. Flip the palms, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, hold. Left arm reaches down the back thigh. Inhale, find star pose. Straighten the front knee. Pivot your front toes so both toes are parallel, creating an X with the body. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Bending at the hips. I'll turn around here. Beautiful. And feeling a little release through the back of the legs. Gently bend through the right knee. Once again, just using the fingertips for a little bit of stability. You shouldn't need any weight within the fingertips. Come back to center. Bend the left knee. Slight lunge toward the left. Inhale, come back to center. Rise all the way back up. And then pivot your right toes back to the top of your mat again, finding warrior 2. So I might be flipped around, but we're still the same direction. Right toes pointed forward. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up, straightening through the front knee. Arms come up. Exhale, warrior 2 once again, getting maybe a little deeper into that front thigh. Inhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Place your right elbow on the thigh. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Find length from the underarm to the hip. So try to reduce any curving one way or the other. Nice, strong, long line. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way back up to warrior 2. Lift your back heel, finding your way back to your high lunge. So adjust if you need to, bring the legs closer if you need to. Keep that front knee over the front toes. Square off the hips, all toes pointing to the top of your mat now. And when you're ready, step your left foot to your right and find chair pose. So bend the knees, sink the hips low. Try to lift through the chest. Try to lengthen through that low back. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Bending through the hips, letting the head and neck hang heavy. Maybe try to lift the hips just a little higher from the heels and squeezing the torso toward the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back to the back of your mat, finding your high crescent lunge. And when you're ready, press down through your front left foot and find your high lunge. Stack your shoulders over the hips, both hips, all toes pointing to the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center, plug your thumbs into your chest, and when you're ready, slowly lower that back heel down, finding your lunge, getting your top thigh as level as you can, and then pressing up to standing. Great job. Let's do that just 2 more times so we're even. Slowly lower that back knee as low as you feel comfortable. You know your limits. And then when you're ready, push it back up. Really feeling the fire in those thighs and glutes today. Slowly lower and hover and rise. Beautiful. Bring your arms up. Spiral the back heel down. Warrior two again. So left foot is forward. Still checking that front heel to back arch alignment. Create as much space as you need to. Maybe sink a little deeper into that front thigh. You have the space. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left arm to the sky. Nice, good stretch through the left side body. Inhale, star pose. Parallel the feet. Arms reach up like an X. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. How do I keep ending up facing away from you? Let me turn around again. Turning around again. Okay, forward fold. Feeling a nice stretch through the back of the legs. Once again, no weight in the hands. Feeling a nice stretch through the back of the legs. And notice how your weight might want to shift. Is your weight trying to go to the balls of your feet or your heels? Where does your weight tend to lie? Does your weight shift to the outside of your feet? Or are you actively gripping through the inside arches? See if you can balance out your weight distribution between the front and back and inside and outside of the feet. When you're ready, slowly rise all the way back up, creating star pose. Exhale, warrior two again. So I flipped around on you again, but we're still going back to the same direction. Left toes pointing forward. Dig deep, sink into your left hip. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten once again. Arms reach up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Place the left arm on the thigh. Right arm reaches to the sky. Feeling nice length between the underarm all the way down to the outside of your right foot. Really pressing down through the pinky toe side, the outside of your right foot, creating length through that whole line. Beautiful. Find your way back to warrior two. Swing your arm and your hip around, returning to your high lunge. So if you need to adjust the stance, go ahead and do it. And if you need to fall out and get back in, go for it. Hands free does not necessarily mean easy. Find your high crescent lunge. Press down into your left foot. Step your right foot to your left and find your chair pose once again. So bending through the knees, lengthen through the low back. So squeeze that low belly in, create length through the low back, tilting your pelvis so you're not creating that curve. Beautiful. Inhale, hold. Exhale, forward fold. Great job. Holding forward fold again, seeing if you can create just a little more length between your hips and your heels as you squeeze your torso toward the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. So now that you know where we're going to do that sequence one more time, but we're going to add on a little bit and we'll go a little faster. Inhale, step your left foot back. So right foot forward, left foot back. Inhale, rise all the way up. High crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lunge your left knee down and up and down and up and down and up. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down. Get deep into your thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, hold. Inhale, star pose. Arms reach up like an X. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Beautiful. Feel the stretch through the back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, hold. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your right arm forward. Place the elbow on the thigh. Left arm reaches to the sky. Inhale, push yourself up to warrior two. Straighten the front knee. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach your fingers forward again. Tick-tock the arms north and south. So just like extended side angle, but with the knee extended. So nice, long, strong legs. Use your core strength to keep your chest lifted. Nice long line from the underarm to the heel. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, high crescent lunge. So pivot your toes and your hips. Adjust the stance as necessary. Maybe bring the feet a little bit closer together if you need to. Adding on hands to heart center. Plug your thumbs into your chest. Shift your weight over your front thigh and start to lift your back toes off the mat. Now they can just hover, or maybe they stay there, you just reduce the weight, or maybe you kick that back heel up, finding your variation of warrior three. Toes point down, heel extends behind you. Beautiful. And when you're ready, slowly bring your left foot to your right and find your chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips low, lengthen the low back, lift the chest. Maybe lift the chest a little higher, maybe sink the hips a little lower. Inhale, hold. Exhale, forward fold. Relax through the head and neck. Maybe find more lift in the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. So left foot forward, right foot back, coming into your lunge. Inhale, push yourself up. Shoulders stack over hips. Arms reach to the sky. High crescent lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Slowly lower the right knee down and lift and lower and lift and lower. Last time, and lift. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Find your alignment, create space, maybe get a little deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm reaches to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, hold. Inhale, star pose, parallel the feet, create a big X. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Hinge at the hips, lead with the chest. Find your hands down just for balance and stability. No need to put too much pressure in the fingers. Inhale, rise all the way back up, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot the left toes forward, come back into your warrior two. Inhale, hold. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, place your left arm on the thigh, right arm reaches to the sky. Press down through the outer right foot, find length all the way from the underarm to the heel. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten the left knee, reach your hands forward, and then tick-tock the arms. Right arm reaches high, left arm reaches low. So find space through the shoulders, keeping yourself as high or as low as you need to, using the back of your left arm as leverage to open up through the right arm. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale, hold. Inhale, high crescent lunge. So pivoting everything back to the top of your mat, adjusting your stance as necessary, maybe even shortening it. Arms reach high. Bring your hands to heart center. Shift the chest over your front knee. And when you're ready, start to lift your right toes off the mat. Or maybe keep them down, but reduce the weight. Or maybe start to hover, or maybe kick all the way behind you. Trying to keep your hips level, toes point down, heel extends, your version of warrior three. Inhale, hold. Exhale, chair pose. Bring your right foot to your left, bend the knees, sink the hips, lift the arms, lengthen the low back. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend at the hips. Relax through the head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now, hands optional, make your way down to a seated position. So you can try to go no hands or use them to adjust if you wish. Beautiful. And when you get down, slowly make your way all the way down to your back. Find a wall-to-wall stretch. Point your toes, reach your arms, get long, get lean. And when you're ready, slowly bring your knees up into your chest for a little hug. Gently rock from side to side. Inhale, happy baby. Widen through the knees. Bring the soles of your feet flat toward the ceiling. Draw your knees out and downward. Option to reach up to the bottom of your feet for a little more leverage. Just make sure your whole spine stays flat on the mat. So if it starts creeping up on the edges, option just to hold on to the knees there. Beautiful. Bring your knees back together. Extend your left leg long. Grab both hands around your right shin. Inhale, reach your right knee up towards the right shoulder. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee across the body. Stack your right hip over the left. Reach your right arm down to the side. Option to tilt your gaze over your right fingertips, or just keep your eyes closed. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Bring both knees up into your chest again. Give yourself a little hug to realign the spine and extend your right leg long. Bring your hands around your outer left shin. Draw your knee out and up toward your left shoulder. Inhale, hold it here, wind removing pose. Exhale, supine twist. Guide the left knee across the body. Stack your left hip over the right and bring your left arm out to the side. Turn your gaze past your left fingertips or keep your eyes closed. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Bring both knees up into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Exhale, Shavasana. Extend your arms and legs out long and wide. Allow your toes to flop open. Relax your shoulders down your back. Release through the chest. And try to relax all the muscles in the body. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, allow yourself to soften and sink just a little deeper. I invite you to take this opportunity to reflect once again on your intention. It is safe to look within. Gently bringing awareness back to your body and your breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale, sigh it out. Slowly reach your arms up over your head for a wall-to-wall stretch. Get long, get lean. And as you exhale, slowly bring your knees up into your chest for one last hug. Gently rock from side to side and fall over to your favorite side. Slowly push yourself up to a seat and cross your legs. Root down through your sit bones. Bring your palms together and plug your thumbs into your chest. Sit tall. Sit proud. Take a deep inhale through the nose. May we look inward for validation and acceptance. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your lips. May we speak words of truth, kindness, and encouragement. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your third eye center. May we be the change we wish to see in this world. Take a deep inhale to fill yourself with love and light, and exhale to share it with the world. Namaste.